Now, we were talking earlier this week and decided to roll with this topic. You were talking about it's important. Well, first of all, I just want to say, you know what? Should the man pay the mortgage? So y'all living together, right? Should a man be responsible for the majority of the bills, like like those traditional values, like he pays the major bills, the mortgage and the car note, and the woman, she hold the house down? Or is this a different day and age where women are independent? We got the Me Too movement. You know what I mean? We ain't taking no stuff. We independent. We make more money than a man nowadays.
Right, nowadays.
So is that those traditional values out the door, Ebony?
Well, ideally, you'd want your man to pay the mortgage, the car note,
See?
the insurance, and we be just responsible for the gas, you know what I mean? The
Mm-hmm.
groceries, the toilet paper, the laundry detergent, stuff like that. But nowadays you got women bringing in 100 racks and men bringing in 50K. So you can't make your man pay the mortgage and he bringing in less than half than you, can you?
So that sounds like it's non-traditional. So, Mr. E, what do you think about all of this? Should relationships be just traditional? The man he pays majority of the higher bills, and the woman take care of the household. What do you think?
Well, statistically, even in the African American community, statistically, a man makes more than a woman.
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ.
I
I'm sitting up
beg
here
to
thinking
differ
right now.
I don't think that's the case, bro.
Okay, well, then let's pull up these
Oh, it's finna get love and war. Where the boxing gloves? Ding, 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 ding.
stats. But statistically, African men,
We back on?
We back on.
Wait a minute, Mr. E, we
Hold
back
We
on.
might have to have you call back
We
in.
need you to call back.
We need you to call back because we back on.
But don't you forget where you was, because
Don't
we
forget-
asked you
right.
about these traditional values, y'all.
There
We
we
got
go.
Mr. E calling back
Hey.
in. This is
Doo-doo.
Love and War Radio on the After Party Radio Network. Y'all might have to tune it down because it's gonna be
There we go.
it's gonna be some little feedback. All right, so
Okay,
Mr. E was
y'all
gonna
heard me?
tell everybody. We can hear you. He gonna tell us about the traditional values. Should the man pay the bigger bills in the house? Should he be responsible? Are y'all with the traditional values?
well, first and foremost, what I was saying was statistically, even in the African American household, the man statistically makes more. That's number one. But
I don't think so. And that's where we had differed. We feel like African American women got majority of the college degrees nowadays. Women are getting it in. Well, but maybe majority. I got to do my research on that, bro. I don't know if I like that statistic. I don't think it's right.
Well, no. I'm gonna actually bring it up. So give me just a second.
Okay, let's give him a second.
That was your second.
Okay.
He's stuck over here.
This was. See, I'm on live and some of this stuff ain't clear, but it says median wages for black women, which is it's not giving me the whole thing because I'm on live. Okay. Male householder, no spouse, and it's not giving me the source because I'm on my phone.
Right. And I think that's causing you to be frozen too, bro. So
Now, you said it's doing what? It's causing me to do what?
well, it looked like you frozen here on Instagram, but you live on afterpartyradio.com.
I'm over here
Y'all better
trying to
get the
figure it
app
out.
too.
Yeah, get the app.
Go to
Okay.
our show, Love
Let me
and
read
War.
Let me read this real quick. It says that the average male householder is 33 makes 33,000, and the average female makes 25,000.
Ooh, them are some low averages.
Well, see, so this is all over
It's gonna be
America.
good times in that
we ain't-
relationship.
we ain't
That's
making
good
that.
time. That's Florida, Evan and James. It's Florida and James, baby.
Well, see, that average was 2018.
Ooh.
But that's all over America.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right. So with those type of statistics, you're saying the man should pay the majority of the major bills in the home, or how does it work in your house?
No. That's just I was just giving you that fact because y'all kept saying that a woman makes more, and that's not entirely true. Yeah.
Okay.
But what I was going to say was that it depends. My opinion is it just depends on what works for your household. Now, in my household, and this has always been a belief of mine, in our household, we share an account. We don't have separate accounts. We share everything. Everything goes into one account, and we all have access to everything. Because my belief is when you separate accounts, you separate your lives, because you're going to do what's in the best interest for you based on your finances. The Bible says that your heart is where your treasure is. And so if your treasure is separate, then why wouldn't your heart be separate?
See, now you done went into trying to share bank accounts and sharing accounts and all that kind of stuff.
Much.
Wait a minute.
If
what if
he is married though? You married too though.
Right, but
do you share an account with your husband?
No, we don't. Okay, and I ain't gonna go into all my business on here. But what if that person has some major student loans issues, and occasionally with some child support issues, your account gets frozen? So you know what? And what if that person owed the IRS or something? You don't want your stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your stuff linked
pick up that bad debt.
to
you
that.
don't want to definitely pick up no damn child support. Them student loans, you better have
that
them
might
on a
not be
payment
wise.
plan.
We can't tell people that type of advice, and y'all joining accounts and everything.
That just depends on, at the end of the day, it just depends on what works best for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like I wouldn't advise that you do separate accounts, because then when he don't come home at night and he say he making money, what can you say?
Well,
we all making money.
He better have his share. He better have his share.
You can't say anything. You can't say nothing because you can't tell him how to make his money no more than he can tell you how to make yours. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Now, and what if that person has some secret addictions, some issues? What if they got some issues?
There's things that you have to talk about before you get married.
So is credit important before you get married? Should you talk about credit? How can you say, hey, baby, how's your credit today? You know what I'm saying?
You got to pull up credit reports together. You got to go down through that. Because you have to be able to know what you're getting into before you get into that type of relationship.
That's very important. There's this app out there. It's called Been Verified. And I run a lot of my schmothers through it. It's a free app. You pay for it every once in a while.
Give everybody a definition of schmother.
Schmother is a mother lover. It means a guy. It means a nigga. It means
a man.
Schmother. A man.
Okay.
So pretty much I run all the schmothers through Been Verified. And one time, for example, I ran this one guy through, and he had like 17 arrest records. And I'm like, oh, my God.
We gonna pray.
We gonna have to leave him alone. Let's put him back on the shelf.
Yeah, we gonna have to throw that fish back in the sea.
So you don't want to inherit a lot of people's... you're supposed to forgive people for their past, including credit issues and student loans and child support and all that. And you got to deal with them if you love them. But still, do you have to take on those obligations?
Mr. E married. I'm married. You the single one.
Why
you
gotta point that out? Why she gotta point that out?
She is team single.
I think I'm also 10 years younger than y'all mother lovers too.
No, she didn't. This bitch still trying to keep hope alive. See, I'm gonna try to be saved on this show, Mr. E. She gonna make me call her all kind of bitches I see on today.
Right, when we get off this show, bitch, why you gotta call me out?
She's team single, y'all. We got a lot of team single ladies in the house. Jamil is in the house. Jamil is single.
Okay. Single, it's nothing wrong with being single. We just taking our time trying to find
if somebody got bad credit, is that a turnoff?
Well, it's not so much a turnoff because it depends on how bad it is. Now, is it something that we can enroll
$550?
We can
credit score.
We could probably enroll him in one of them credit recovery programs or something.
We're gonna have to have him call the girl.
It depends on how serious the relationship is. If it's not that serious, then. He gonna have to figure that out.
Wait a minute, I gotta ask her this one, Mr. E. Is child support issues a turnoff with your single tail?
You know what? I think you should ask a woman. I'm looking on Instagram Live and I see Frida B, me, and Drill, and she's saying first and foremost you should put everything on the table. You should put all your child support issues, your student loan issues, your credit issues, all that should be discussed, which I agree.
Donnell, what's up, man? He done shared it, man. Like and share this right here.
We appreciate it.
We are live on Love and War Radio. Donnell, I love you, baby. You always been a fan since 97.9 The Beat, and we love you, honey. And we appreciate you being live with us right here on Love and War Radio on the After Party Radio Network with your girls, Ebony and Delight, and our boy, Mr. E, live from Dallas. We live from Los Angeles.
Los
All right, so
Angeles.
we were asking, once again, Mr. E, you was talking about, we were talking about student loan, child support, prior bankruptcies. And then, guess what? So are those things turnoffs in a relationship? Do you think you should marry or get in a relationship, or will this be a problem and further down the line in a relationship if somebody has debt issues, student loans, child support, prior bankruptcies? Will you end up in divorce?
It just depends on if it's, to me, it just depends on if it's talked about and if there's a resolution. Like, some people's credit is not that great, but they in a position to build it. Some people's student loan, the student loan debt is not that great, and they in the position to do monthly installments or payments on their student loans. It just, at the end of the day, it just depends on the situation. It's not necessarily a turnoff for me because I'm gonna try to beat the system. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ebony,
What?
Ebony, try and call me on Instagram Live again too.
Okay.
How do I do that?
She gonna try to call you, and I did want to ask her. You know what? And
Okay.
then, so basically, while y'all doing that, while she trying to call you back live, and y'all get back live, I read some stats, some divorce stats. Did y'all know? Or I'm gonna ask you, Mr. E, what month do you think the most people get divorced?
File for divorce or actually get divorced?
Get divorced or file for divorce. I'm sorry. What month do people file for divorce the most?
You know what? I don't really know, but I would say either February or June.
It's actually. What do you think, Eb?
What? So I'm sorry.
When she trying to do social media.
February.
No, it's January, y'all. But y'all
I
were
was
close.
close. I
You were
was
close.
close.
It's January because they say it's a new year. It's a new year, so most people file in the week of January 12th, between January 12th and January 16th. So at the top of the year, people be like, you know what, I'm done with your ass. It's over. It's over.
It's over.
That's the most people get a file for divorce in that month, and they say why most people are getting a divorce in the U.S.
Oh, sure.
Today. An article in Today said money problems is the number 2 reason why people get divorced. And then another article, according to the CDC, or not CDC, or what's this, APA or something. Anyways, I did some stats, y'all. They said why people are getting divorced in the U.S. The reasons by percentages: lack of commitment, 73%.
So a lot of folks out there cheating.
Infidelity, 55%.
A lot of folks out there cheating.
Okay, people argue too much.
A lot of folks out there cheating.
56%. And I believe that people are arguing over finances,
And cheating.
y'all. And cheating. Money problems are the reason these people are fighting and getting
Right.
in a divorce. 56%. Infidelity, 55%. People married too young, just young and naive, 46%.
Never scared.
Unrealistic expectations. See, a lot of women, they got they standards is high. Ooh, they standards is high. They looking for
standards is
somebody to make
high.
over 6 figures. He come round here trailing on a white horse
And they don't come like that. They
with
show
a
no. That's
prince
in the movies. That's
in
in the
shining
movies.
armor on
That's
a
in the
white
movies.
horse. That's what
Nowadays they coming with child support and bad credit.
Oh, so what us gonna do, Ebony? What do single women like you do? Wait a minute, Mr. E. Mr. E gonna say something. Go ahead, Mr. E. What us gonna do, Mr. E?
I think that women are crazy.
Ooh.
Y'all have been taught by y'all mamas who mad. Girl, you deserve the best.
Hey,
You
my
deserve
mama.
the best. You don't let no. You deserve the best. And then the mama ain't teaching them nothing. The only thing teaching them is that they deserve the best without instilling qualities in them. Half these women don't know how to microwave. They can't sew a button. They can't wash white clothes from dark clothes.
No, you didn't.
White
Oh,
clothes.
Those are all issues
White
for
clothes
another.
from color clothes, boy. Here we
We
go.
saying women can't wash no clothes nowadays.
No
They
color
mama
clothes.
done taught them all kind of wrong. You know what? Those are all topics for another show, and we gonna get you, Mr. E, for that one.
Kiki said it's no communication. Now we off the air again. Please don't tell me we
But
off the air
you know
again.
what, y'all? If you want to hear the show in its entirety, are we on the air? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go to the afterparty.com. THA
Yes, you do.
the THAafterparty.com.
Download the app.
/artist/
Radio
love
West.
and war.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
but you got to go love and war. Okay, just find us, y'all. We live on afterpartyradio.com, theafterpartyradio.com. And then you said they got to click on the
Yeah, click on Radio West. When you get to
West
the
side
app,
or
it's right
something.
on the bottom down there, Radio West.
We on
Click
the west
that,
side.
and we on the west side.
Even though we got Mr. E over there in D-Town.
You know, we trying to make it work.
Yeah.
We trying to make it work, y'all.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, once again, did you guys know that according to the APA, that 40 to 50% of marriages end in divorce?
Oh, really?
So, y'all, finances. We talking about relationships and finances. Now, we wanted everybody to call in at 213-270-1969, but we're going to have to figure out how to have Mr. E on live from Dallas. When he's in Dallas, he's going to be coming back and forth to LA too. But when he's in Dallas, how we get a second person on the line. So we're going to be taking calls and everything. Y'all be patient with us and support us. Like and share. We're live right now on Love and War Radio talking about relationships and finances and money, money and relationships. Mr.
Money
E,
and relationships.
how do y'all make it work over there since you married? How y'all making it work, baby?
One day at a time, and I wouldn't sit here. First of all, before I go into this, shout out to my wife. She is listening right now. So I'm gonna have to
Hey, girl.
She's on my Instagram live.
So we better be
shout out.
careful. Look, you ain't gonna say nothing that you ain't supposed to say. That's exactly what that
We
means.
gonna get them, girl. We checking. Are we checking them on
That's
site?
exactly what that means.
But we it's one step at a time, honestly and truly. Like it's one day at a time. And at the end of the day, it's really about communication. You know what I'm saying? If you have a spending habit, I'm gonna give you an example. My bad spending habit is 5-hour energy.
It's 5-hour energy drinks.
Yeah, it's a little shot.
The little
but
shot.
I get them like every day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
And
that's
even
worse
though
than a cup of
It don't
Starbucks.
seem like much, but it adds up.
It adds up.
And it's just like it's just really about communication because that's really part of my lifestyle. You know.
Okay.
So you have to communicate your bad spending habits, your good spending habits, your debt, your credit, some of the things that happened in your past, because when you're about to join a life with someone else, you're obligated to do that. And that's no different than communicating if you got kids that a person don't know about, you know, or if you got other things in your past that affect your present relationship. I mean, it's really important, and I can honestly say that me and my wife, we take it a day at a time, and we do our best to really try to communicate concerning the finances.
Right. Okay. So let's talk about those bad spending habits. Because Ebony, somebody might want to shop at Ross, and the other person be where?
Saks, Fifth Ave.
See what I'm saying? And
You
if
know
you
what
got
I
a
mean?
Saks,
Somebody
Fifth Avenue-
want premium gas, the other one regular.
right? Or Mr. E, when we did our little run through show, you said tricking.
His wife listening now. Be careful now.
But I'm just that don't got nothing to do with him. That ain't got nothing to do with him. We just saying. He said that could be a bad spending habit. Can brothers be tricking?
Hey,
Hey,
chicks
I
be
wish
tricking
I
too
would
nowadays.
I wish I would trick.
Unless you would, you ain't nobody got time.
She
for
gonna
that.
be like, where that $200 go? What you do with $200 the other night?
We
Tricking could be a bad habit for
could
sure. What
definitely
else?
be
What
a
are some
habit.
other bad habits that could cause
drugs.
Drug habit?
Boy,
That's right.
You got a smoker on your hands.
Ooh. Yeah.
That depend on what he's smoking though. If he's smoking that shit's naive, it's a real
Uh-oh,
problem.
see,
now,
now
if
here
he's
she
smoking
go.
goodery, you'll be all right. You know.
Well, speaking of that, you know what? I wrote down here that the oh God, where is it? Oh, this is it. They said if a person, both partners, if they've been previously married. Okay, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Because it was a good one. No. So, where is it? Dang it. I have my notes. It's something about if somebody, it was astronomical, it was like 95%. So if one person smokes in a relationship and the other person doesn't, it said 75 to 95% of those individuals will end up in a divorce. So if one person smoked and the other person, yeah, because y'all, we're gonna have to pray for her for that nicotine. We're gonna have to pray for her for that nicotine.
Why you gonna tell everybody I smoked that? I was trying to say goodery, and you gonna put out now she smoked.
Wait a minute, they said 75%. They said, I think the statistics said it was about 75%. No, here it is. Wait a minute, I got some other statistics over here, y'all. Here it is. That was 76 to 95% are more likely to get divorced if one person smokes. And then it says if one
they
spouse.
Say nothing about drinking though. It's a lot of alcoholics
Here
out
it
there.
is, because I know you're trying to tell on me.
Oh, okay.
If one spouse is a heavy drinker and the other one is not, 60% likely to get a divorce. Okay, and then 15 cited video games. 15% cited video games to be a major factor in divorce. Now, Mr. E, you know a lot of them brothers out there, and we got about less than a minute and a half for you to talk about video games, because men got this habit wrong. It just get under my skin. I hate video games, but 15% of people with addictions into video games are most likely to get a divorce. What you got to say about that, being a man in video games? 1 minute.
You know what? I have never been into video games, so I'm probably not the one that has. But I've never been into video games.
I like video games.
But if he just addicted to it, he just sitting there all the time playing video games. Addiction, y'all, can cause problems in a relationship. They can cause financial problems in a relationship.
I seen a powerful meme too not too long ago. It said niggas pray all night for success and wake up and turn on the PlayStation.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, so how you gonna get to the money when you up there playing video games, man? Over here, Grand Theft Auto and shit's naive.
Right.
Okay, you know, Jamil just came and brought me a email, y'all. We actually got our first little DM.
Okay, so we got an anonymous DM.
Anonymous, okay.
Anonymous letter, but don't go into it. Hold on, because we're going to have to do it right after this break.
Okay.
We are 29 minutes and 38 seconds and counting into the show. You are tuned into Love and War Radio. This is my sister. What's your name,
Ebony Mose. Make sure y'all follow me at Ebony Mose, Mozay.
We got Mr. E on the line. Mr. E, tell everybody out there what's your IG handle so they can watch y'all live right now on Instagram Live.
Oh, man. My Instagram is Mr. E. Diddy, like P. Diddy, Mista, E. Diddy.
E. Diddy with no P.
And as a matter of fact, I'm live right now. So for whatever reason, if you don't have the app or you can't get through, definitely log on to my Instagram Live. And we in there, man. We in there. We phoned in. We lit.
We lit.
We lit.
All right, check this out. Y'all, make sure you download the app at The After Party Radio. That's THAAFTER Party. Okay, theafterparty.com. And then look for West Side and then
Radio West,
West Side, whatever. Click on to that. You're going to be live with us right now. All right, I'm your girl, D-Light, and you can follow me at On Air Divas. I'm live on my Facebook Live right now. Delise Kelly is my government name, and that's where I'm live at. Next week, we'll be taking call-ins and everything like that, or as soon as we can. But this is our first show. Now, we do have a word from our sponsor. We do have a sponsor, y'all.
Oh, Lord.
Go ahead and ask me about my sponsor.
Go ahead, D-Light. Will you tell us? Who is the sponsor for this hour?
All right. Well, Mr. E, you know, we met because we in the music industry. All right. You a producer, did that show, you did that movie. And matter of fact, I hear that you're going to be doing another Triple D movie. The producer of Triple D wrote it. And then he got with somebody, and they what is it, Juan Silas, that y'all directed it. Y'all put that movie out. It was a big deal in the city. It starred Dero Music and Big Chifa and all the local stars and then A Baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real quick before I go into iWire live, iWire music and iWire music distribution. Tell us when that movie. Everybody want to know when that movie is coming out again. When you gonna
You
put
know
out the
what?
second one, part
We, we
two?
don't we don't have we don't have a specific date, but we are working on it, and I can guarantee you that if you be patient with us, we're gonna make it worth your while because I think the next film is gonna be where it's at. It's gonna be crazy.
All right.
It's
Okay.
gonna
So
be crazy.
so you're a producer. You produce the hottest tracks. You guys can reach him if you guys need some of them hot Mr. E tracks. And we're publicists, marketing strategists. And I
Yeah.
recently was promoted and have a chance to be a part of a revolutionary music technology company, iWire Music. All right, where we are like your black owned title, even though Jay Z is black, but we are a black owned music technology company, iWire Music. All right, you guys can download the app on Droid. Soon we'll be on those iPhones. So all you iPhone people like Ebony and Mr. E, y'all just gonna have to wait a little bit. iOS. Right now on Droid, you can download iWire Music. All right, build your own artist playlist. We have every genre of music you can think of. So that's the streaming app. Get it today. And then also for all you independent artists and stuff out there. Now, Mr. E, you work with a lot of independent artists, right?
That's correct. That is
All right.
correct.
What if I told you that, normally when you give me your records to distribute, I take it to your TuneCore account, right? And I put it on
That's
TuneCore.
correct.
TuneCore only has 150 online retailers and distribution, outlets, 200 territories. But if I told you that you as an independent artist and others that are listening, independent artists can distribute their music like the majors, what would you say?
I will say, why you just not telling me on live 11 War Radio?
Because it's a debut, baby. It's a debut.
I need that. We need that.
We
We
have a
need that,
platform
boy.
now. I'm so excited to tell all the independent artists that I work with, all my clients, iWire Music Distribution. All right. We are running over our time, but iWire Music Distribution, you guys, guess what? We can now distribute your music to Verizon and to Sprint and to over 600 plus music delivery destinations worldwide. Okay, so why settle for one of our competitors that only get you on 150 platforms when you can get your music on over 600 platforms? You can get your music on Vivo. You can get your own Vivo channel. You only major
sounds hot.
artists get Vivo channels. Mr. E, can you feel me on this?
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. For real, for real.
Global
Yeah,
music
that's what's up.
distribution. I got that for you. Hit me up at On Air Divas. DM me if you want more information. You can also hit us up on the email loveandwartalk@gmail.com. Loveandwartalk@gmail.com. Everybody, go to iwiremusic.net/distribution for more information. We got to get back into Love and War Radio,
Yes, we
right,
do.
Ebony?
Yes, into this juicy
Hey.
email. Mr. E, I think you're going to like this one.
Okay, now we got a question, right? This is an anonymous person
Yeah,
who
she didn't want to
wrote
be put
in.
out there. She said, me and my boyfriend have been together for almost a year, and things are good. We recently moved in together. Ugh, did you see that slobber over there? Sorry
Girl,
about that.
stop slobbering on the camera.
We recently moved in together, and the only bad thing is he has bad credit. He can't get approved for anything. He recently asked me to co-sign for a car for him because he has previous repos. Do you think I should co-sign or let him figure it out? After all, he does need a car, but I can't help to think, what if we break up?
My goodness, Mr. E. From a man's perspective,
You think he gonna leave her?
is he using her to get that car to get
You
a
know
car in
niggas
her
out here
name?
using bitches for cars
Wait a
now.
minute.
Hold on.
And use your car while you go to work. You know they out
Wait
here
a
doing
minute.
that.
First of all, let me break this down for you, Mr. E. Make sure you answer correctly. So this
Okay.
brother basically doesn't have good credit, and they're dating. They live together, and he's asking her to co-sign on a car note.
That's
Are
a
you
big deal.
serious, Mr. E? What's going on with these men out here?
Ooh, Sheeta.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all take it easy on him.
What is
Because-
going on?
But let me tell you this. You know, it really depends on where they going with their relationship because definitely
That
her
sounds like a nigga that needs you to
co-signing for a car-
co-sign. No.
Now,
Wait a minute, let me use your
Can I
thing.
finish?
Go ahead.
Her co-signing for a car is definitely a commitment in itself. So at the end of the
I
day,
had to
it's
take a
like
swig of my
if
drink
she,
for that one.
before she can even consider that, what kind of commitment is he willing to make to her?
You know, I say you look at the car note term. Is it a 2-year, 3-year, 4-year, 5-year, 6-year term? Do you think you're going to be with him that long or not? You know what I mean? So,
Girl, I say hell.
no.
Hell to the no. I'm gonna have to go with
Until you're married.
Whitney Houston on this one.
When
hell
you're
to the
married, that's
no.
different. But when you're dating somebody, no matter what, if you live with them, you probably
Yeah.
got the apartment in your name, huh? I bet you do. But it's all right. It's
Hopefully
all right.
he got his own place. The sister didn't
No,
say.
she said they live together.
Oh, they live together.
And she got the place in her name, I bet. It's okay if you do. It's
I mean, hey, look, I'm all about 50-50 in a relationship, okay? If he can bring his half, I'm good. You ain't got to buy me all this fancy stuff. I just need a man that's going to bring his share to the table. So that means you need to have your own credit and your name, or you're going to have to pay for a cash card.
a cash card.
That sounds like somebody that's going to need a cash card.
He gonna need a cash card.
This is what I want to know. When is it time for the people want to know?
Well,
That's
okay,
what I'm ready
people. Hey, the people want to know is coming up. So let's tease what we do got coming up. So Mr. E is
Okay.
doing a segment called "The People Want to Know." Are you going to answer this in "The People Want to Know," or what are we doing in "People Want to Know"?
Yeah, if the people want to know, I'm going to reverse the question and ask y'all, what would y'all do in y'all's relationship if you had a boyfriend? If you had a boyfriend and he asked you to co-sign a car. Now, it's different. It's easy to tell another woman, hey, don't co-sign for him, girl.
No,
Until
I'm
it's
telling
your-
her what I would
until-
do for
until it's
myself.
your man. Huh?
I'm telling her what I would do myself. Like,
Well,
hell no, I wouldn't
okay,
co-sign.
we said that, but are you saying you're going to reverse it and ask us? And you talking about, is that what people want to know? The people want to know, Mr. E?
Nah, the people want to know if y'all would do it. What would y'all do?
And I already told you.
At least would co-sign. I wouldn't. I think she
I would co-sign. Are you saying I'm
She
a
would
trick?
co-sign.
She trying to say I'm out here tricking. Okay.
Now, hold on, D-Light, let me tell you this.
Wait a
D-Light,
minute.
You're married.
Okay.
But at one
I am
point-
married.
But at one point, you and your husband were dating. I'm not talking about now that y'all married. When y'all were dating, did you believe enough in y'all future to help him out by would you have done that? Help him out by co-signing the car for him.
Missy, I already answered that for you.
Well,
I
okay,
said
wait a
she
minute.
would.
Let me go on my first marriage. Y'all gonna make me tell on myself. All right, y'all. I co-signed for my first marriage, but guess what I did?
What you do?
I made him put his name on my car.
Oh, okay.
Why am I looking like Vera Costa?
Yeah, you looking like
I'm really very Vera Costa-ish right now. What would I co-signed for his car?
No.
Your girl is a sucker for love. Shout out to my ex-husband James. So anyways, y'all. So yeah, James, I co-signed for James, and then I made James put his name on my car. You feel me? Then we got a divorce, and both of us got a damn
See,
repossession.
this is exactly why
Because
I'm still
if
single.
he gonna repossess mine, I'm gonna repossess yours. Now we got 2 repossessions, and it took me like 7 years to get my credit back in order after that repossession.
I can believe it.
7 years. So, girl, before you go just co-signing on somebody's car, and that was with somebody I was married with, we end up getting a divorce.
And she said
and
less
guess
than
what?
a year. It said less than a year or something like that.
Lesson learned, honey.
They already moved in together less than a year. That's your first
Hey,
mistake. You gotta be
girl.
careful. These niggas out here ain't looking for love. They looking for help.
Ooh, Jesus. No, she didn't, Mr. E. Are they out here looking for help, Mr. E?
They looking for help.
Man, I don't know. Every relationship, I always have my own car, my own house. I ain't never looked for no help nowhere. Because I don't need you throwing nothing in my face.
Oh,
And you know we will. I'm just playing.
Yeah, y'all will. Look, y'all will.
So the
I
people
don't-
wanted to know.
I don't need no help, no mama. I don't need no help. Huh?
Mr. E. So
Yeah.
people wanted to know. Now, Ebony over here talking about, hell no. The Ebony ain't had no boyfriend. Girl, when
Since
the last time?
1996. I'm just
Girl, you know what? The
Rashad,
last man.
You know Rashad. Oh, wait, nah.
I was about to go
6'9",
back
I
to the
was about
nigga
say
that took
Kenny.
you to prom, bitch.
Kenny, look, this bitch.
Hey, prom. Okay, that's the last time I seen her with a boyfriend.
Well,
Okay,
the
what
last
you did?
two don't count, though. They
Okay.
don't.
Okay, so you had a boyfriend.
I had.
That was back in Dallas, Texas, back in
The
2000.
only two of them I had was in Dallas, Texas.
So guess what?
What you
I
trying to
mean,
what you about to
you
say?
ain't gonna co-sign. I already know because you
you know,
can't
I was
keep
about to
them
say,
faster
what she
than
about to say?
she can't keep them. She throw them back in the seat early.
Real quick.
She what? Why?
They can't
girl?
even just because. I mean,
She just
you
throwing
know,
back in the
we
seat.
get too
y'all.
old to be dealing with just shenanigans nowadays. Being single is so hard. Like guys don't really like to invest time to get to know you. They don't really ask questions about you. All they want to know is what you got on. Can you send a pic? What you doing? Can I come over? Can you come over? You want to cook something? It's like, oh my God, can we get to know each other before you even want to come over? So this is exactly why I'm still 36 or 37. How old am I?
30-ish.
Bitch, I'm 36.
Bitch, you getting on the latter end of them 30s though, ho. You
and
getting on the
single
latter
with no
end.
children because I'm not getting bamboozled.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
you're
getting
not
bamboozled.
co-signing. I take it.
I'm not co-signing until we're married, and hopefully I'm marrying somebody that don't need to be co-signed. Shit.
Okay, so you think in a
Not to
relationship?
say I wouldn't, mess with a man. who
It
needs
sounds
some
like
work,
you a
but
gold digger.
No,
bitch.
I'm just saying I just don't want no problems. I don't need no problems. It's hard out here right now to take care of your damn self.
Your
Why I need to
damn
worry about
self.
me and you? I'm hoping you can take care of you and I can take care of me. We just get together and be happy. That's what
With
I'm hoping.
all your problems. So is it a turnoff if you out of there? If you come home, y'all living together. You know what I'm saying? Remember it was you. You know what I'm saying? Your ex. He come home and he say, "Baby, I really want this car, but I don't got the money." Okay, Anonymous wants to know. Now the people
Well,
want to know, right,
Sounds
Mr.
like
E?
he needs to work overtime because when you don't when you need a co-signer, what sounds like is you need to come up with about $3,000 more for your
your
down
down
payment.
I'm gonna give you some
I'm not
credit
co-signing
advice
for nothing. That's the advice.
She got
I
a
think you
tip
need
for
to come
you.
up with a larger down payment so you can get that car
That you
and
of your dreams.
of your dreams, nigga. Not no co-signer. You feel me?
Woo! I know that's right. You know what? I love it. I love it, and I think that's smart, sis, because you don't want to end up like me.
No, anybody. I don't want to end
I
up
done
like
did it.
anybody but myself, and that's why I'm just taking my
You
time.
by yourself.
If I don't get married till I'm 45, you know, folks is out here getting married. Look at Taraji.
Bitch,
Finding love in their 40s.
Just don't be the cat,
Gabrielle
Lady Ebony.
Union, folks is out here 40-something finding love. You know,
Finding love.
Amy having babies in her 40s, you know.
Shout out to my best friend,
I'm
Amy
telling
Sue.
you, you can still do it after 40. Don't let everybody rush you with their timelines thinking you got to be married and have babies before you're 40. No,
So,
it can happen after 40.
I don't know if you'll ever gonna have kids, cause Mr.
No,
E.
I don't know either.
All
though.
she got this cat. It's so bad to get a niece. I call her female dog my niece. I call her Niecey
Little
Pooh.
Chewbacca.
Because that's going to be my only niece. Because I don't think she ever going to get married because these men can't get it
You
right.
know,
They out here
you
needing
got to
help.
nowadays, you got to find somebody to make you want to pop out a baby.
Ooh.
These niggas ain't making me want to pop out no baby. Like, you
Ooh,
want
to
to go
carry
through 9
somebody.
months of labor
You
with?
see Cardi B,
What?
girl?
Now she's in love, though. I ain't about to go through that
Girl,
in
but
the
she look like-
summertime. Oh, no.
Bless her heart, she all stomach. She all stomach, but she going to pop any day
But
now.
she's in love. She's happy. But she's still out there writing them songs, though, about you.
careful,
Niggas don't
me.
act right.
Be
Niggas don't
careful
acting
with me.
right. She
Okay.
gonna act like J and
Can I-
B in a
can I
couple of
tell-
years.
Can I testify real quick though?
Be careful
Go ahead,
with
Mr. E.
me.
Testify.
Mr. E, come on with it from a man's perspective.
Way, well, let me tell you this. Way back in the day, I had a girl co-sign for me a car.
Here
Back
you
in
go.
the day, I'm not
Here
a
you
young,
go.
but I'm not a kid anymore. That was back in the day.
Okay,
though.
back in the day, Mr. E, you was out there. They was out there tricking on you.
No, we was in a relationship, so she just co-signed for me a car. But I paid the car off. I
I'ma
was
have to
always
take a
on
drink
time
for
with
that.
my payments. I
What
paid
is
the
that?
car
Let me
off.
have a drink.
Did her credit some good.
You got a cold, you gonna have to take
When
my
I
top
did her
off.
credit some good, she was gone. And I wasn't tripping. I
ain't
just
even
went
got
and bought me
nothing in
another
here.
car.
Bitch, that's a good drink.
You know, I went and got me another car. But I paid the car off. You know, so I mean, I guess it just depends on the person. I didn't have a bad experience with a woman signing for me a car.
Did you pay that
You know
car
what I'm
off?
saying?
No, they was calling me because you had me as your as a
Did
reference.
you pay that car off though?
Mr. E, I swear they was
Oh.
calling for your government name on my phone. They was calling for you. I said, I don't know no Terrence Jones.
No, they wasn't doing none of that. I was pretty.
Woo!
I always been pretty good with bills though. I
Okay,
always been
so
pretty good with
you
it.
you mentioned you mentioned now hold on, that's my little holder to my holder come from Amazon with the lights on it because we sure gonna need it and a fan up in here. I'm gonna need a phone thing with some lights and a fan for my hair to be blowing like I'm damn Mariah up in here because it's hotter than Africa in
Hotter than
LA
Africa.
at After Party Radio Live. We live in LA.
Hey,
We
coming
live.
coming up. We got the sex tip of the day. Y'all ready for that?
I am ready for
The
your
first
sex tip.
time ever premiering sex tip of the
Well,
day.
hold on. We got but hold on. Look at my timeline here. That don't come on till to 5040. So 5040, 50 minutes. We 47 minutes in the show. So we got a little more time left before Ebony come up with her sex tip of the day, and we're gonna be looking for people out there to sponsor that sex tip
That was
too,
a
right?
teaser, right?
Well, go on. You know what? Well, let's go on and transfer because you know what? Finances is needed in a relationship and good sex, right?
Good sex is most definitely.
Amen.
Good sex.
Amen.
How
Amen.
important, Mr. E, is good sex in a relationship from a man perspective?
I'll tell you what, it'll help you deal with bad credit and student loans and bad spending habits and all that. You just deal with it.
Oh,
You
no.
just put up with it.
Wait a minute, somebody asked on Facebook Live, hey ladies, Tony B from 94.5 K-Soul. I remember back in the day, Tony B. Hey ladies, glad to see y'all still doing it together.
Yes, we are. We have no
Tony
choice,
B.
we sisters.
Tony B, I done convinced her and Mr. E to come in with me, and we talk about relationships, okay? And we down to 48 minutes into the show. Mr. E, what was you saying? What was you saying, man?
Good commentary, by the way.
You know, sex is the balance. It helps you deal with stuff you wouldn't normally deal with, and it helps you appreciate the stuff that you want to deal with.
So you saying if that thing good, okay, and they get that good. You saying that can really kind of off balance somebody's negative credit in their child support issues, or if they got that good.
Ain't no way in hell.
You think it? Wait a minute, hold on. You think it ain't? You think?
Man, I done had a lot of good D in my life, and I'm telling you, ain't not near one of them
to make you
Ds
co-sign.
Not good enough to make me co-sign there. Let a nigga move in. Let him drive my car while I'm at work. Let him nothing. Not there. And I got a lot. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
Not trying to sound like I done been through a lot of
Come on,
things,
Mr. E. But see, men know. See, a woman ain't got
always
to.
talk about what they won't do. They always talk about what they won't do, but always a whole bunch of
You
shit
hit
out
that
there.
spot, Mr. E. What happened when they hit that spot? When y'all hit that spot?
Hey, come on, man. Come on. That'll bring something out of them. They'll be a little more lenient.
They be like, where do I sign?
You know what? I ain't never met not one man that hit that spot that made me that co-sign spot. I ain't
Bitch,
never
you ain't
met.
had it hit right.
Yeah.
Ain't never hit that co-sign
That's the
spot.
other kind of credit repair. Yeah.
Ooh, that's some credit repair. You know what? It's like, baby, you know what? Guess what? We can work with you. We can work with you.
We got to get him on the program.
We gonna have to. There is credit repair out there, y'all. So just before we just go into the sex tip of the day, because now it's close to the 50 after the hour. We've been on live for 50 minutes so far, Mr. E.
Man.
I think we can go live with this. We can do this a 2-hour
This
show.
is our first time doing like a talk show, because before we used to playing songs and got
Yeah,
breaks
you
and
can't talk
promos
but
and drops.
20, 30
You can't
seconds.
talk over 15 seconds. Oh,
What's
yeah.
up, Danetta? Okay, y'all. When I was 20, before I was even 21, I used to be Danetta McDonald. Man, I used to
Using
party
our
at
ID.
all
I
the
think
clubs.
I used your ID too, Danetta.
Hey, she was also Danetta McDonald. We got up into the club with your ID,
your
girl.
ID, Danetta.
We love Danetta. All right, so Danetta, because you know what? My girl Danetta, you a freak girl.
Look, sounded like Vericosa.
Vericosa's on the radio. Mr. E, y'all ready for...
Yo.
Look, we on the after party radio right
Man,
now.
Love and
okay?
War Radio.
Love and War
Hey.
Radio. And your girl Ebony is on right now. I'm your girl D-Light. We got Mr. E on the line. Tell everybody what's up, Mr. E.
Hey, what it do, man? It's Mr. E, super producer, Mr. E, Mr. Two Man, Mr. E Diddy.
Straight out of
Mr. E.
D-Town.
Diddy. Ebony, won't you go ahead and tell everybody, every show, tell everybody about
Oh.
this sex tip.
Boy, these sex tips gonna have you hot and ready like Little Caesars. You feel me?
Ooh, Jesus.
All right. Now look, this
Hot
is the
and ready.
part of the show where we're going to feature, just some sex ideas, some new sex toys, you know what I mean, to enhance your sexual lives and desires, okay? Now, if you'd like to feature a sex tip or have one of your products featured on our show, make sure you email us at Love and War Radio Talk.
No,
at
Love and
Gmail.
War Talk.
Okay, Love and War Talk.
At
It's the first show.
Gmail.
It's the first show, sorry.
Yeah,
Love and War Talk at Gmail. All right? Now, what you going to need for this tip? You're going to need a can of sliced peaches.
Now, what kind of peaches?
It's great value. I don't give a damn. Great value.
Great value?
We ain't got to
like
dough. We ain't
Walmart.
See, now that great value got the light syrup. You don't want it all sticky, so you got to have the great value. That great value has got the light syrup.
Okay, so wait a minute.
1 can of great value.
Not Dole.
Not Dole or Del Monte. Great value sliced peaches. You're going to need a microwave. And you're going to need your mouth.
Just bring your mouth. MOUF. Bring your mouth.
Just bring your mouth. All right. Now, what you're going to do with these peaches, you're going to warm up the can of peaches for 30 to 45 seconds. You might want to lay a towel down now, too, because you don't have to change the sheets.
Is that going to be too hot? That sounds like that's too hot.
No, 30, 45 seconds
might burn your situation.
Depend on if you're on the low heat or the high heat.
So you said, so it's you, Mr. E.
You're going to have somebody going to Baylor, man.
No, listen, going to Baylor Medical.
Wait a minute, going to Baylor. Wait a minute, hold on.
So, listen, now, after you've warmed up the peaches, we're going to start with the women first. Ladies, you are going to warm up the peaches, take 2 to 3 slices, and you got to put them in your mouth, put them on the sides, where your teeth and your gums are, you know what I mean? And
soften it up.
And you slowly go to work on your man.
Oh, with the peaches in your mouth still.
Now, they say this warm, gushy sensation gives your man an experience that they'll never forget.
Oh, my goodness. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. This real messy. Now, I don't like messiness in my bed now.
But you know what? It might feel good, though, and it tastes good. So it tastes good and it feels good. It's worth a try.
And now, you said the great value not as sticky.
Not as sticky. That's what they said. Now, for the men, you'll want to take 1 to 2 slices and put them in your mouth. Okay?
Okay.
And you're going to use the peaches like a tongue. Wow. Slow, soft, sensual is the key. And again, remember, it tastes good. Now, if she just went to the toilet and left tissue residue.
Wait a minute, hold on. Now you nasty now. That's just, you know what? How you get nasty on us? See, that's nasty.
They said they must be warned for best results, y'all. So I want y'all to try this sex tip. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I think I've already tried it.
Yeah, you did. Because you must have brought that up in here with all that. Y'all, this segment, we're going to be featuring all kind of stuff like toys, relationship products that enhance your sexual lives and desires. And desire, she said. Fire for your desire, but don't get them too hot. So depend on what. Ooh. Yeah, it's hot like up in here, Mr. E. So y'all using them
like Little Caesars.
You going to go get your can of peaches tonight?
Hey man, that's on the to-do list.
I think you need to try them peaches. Put wifey to work.
Ooh, you gonna do some peaches, Mr. E.
That's on the list, man. That sounds real good. Yeah,
so
that's on the to-do list, definitely.
If anybody out there tries this technique, this sex tip of the day by your girl Ebony Mose, okay, make sure you hit us up at loveandwartalk@gmail.com. Let us know how that experience went. Ooh. Okay, how did it go? All right, and so that is the sex tip of the day. If you guys have a sex tip of the day too, right?
Make sure y'all email us again at loveandwartalk@gmail.com because I'd love to hear about it and discuss it on the air.
And it might make it to the airways. It might make it right here to Love and War Radio. Now, Mr. E, we are we got 5 minutes left to the show. 5 minutes left. That's it. So basically, sum everything up about relationships and finances and money and relationships and conflict over money and how important is it for couples to be on the same page financially in order to be successful in a relationship?
Well, I think that first of all, marriage relationships, it's all about loving each other. If you love each other enough, you communicate. Communicate about everything because you never know what the other person is dealing with. You never know what the other person will help you with. And at the end of the day, you want to give everybody a fair option. The only way you can give everybody a fair option is to lay everything out on the table. Okay? And finances has always been a cause of people splitting up. But don't let finances come in between you because it's not about finances. It's about romance. So at the end of the day, do what you have to do to communicate, do what you have to do to clean your credit up, do what you have to do to clean your finances up, and let's just love each other. Let's get that out the way, get that talk out the way, and love each other.
Yeah. All right, Mr. E say love each other.
I appreciate that.
And I can dig that. And my whole thing is women, and men especially, because I think we're in a different day and age where you can't say men should be responsible for all the finances in the household anymore. Because hell, women are making more money than men
nowadays
in some relationships. So non-traditional relationships is kind of I think the majority right now. And all that traditional stuff. Hey, what woman wouldn't like a man that could pay the mortgage and pay all the major bills,
pay the
and you
car
just
note, pay the
you
insurance,
hold down
pay the health insurance,
and you
buy the
hold
groceries.
down hold down the household, right?
Right,
What
exactly.
woman wouldn't like that in a perfect world? In a perfect world.
All right.
Yeah. So, but Ebony, what is your advice as far as men and women and finances in a relationship?
Keep everything separate until you're married.
And then when you get married.
Bottom line, when you get married, everybody's on a budget.
Okay.
Everybody's on a budget.
Mr. E, you agree with the budget?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that it's important
because we
to
sharing
sit down.
money now.
If you guys live together, you have to budget together. You have to. There's no ifs and buts, but that's part of the communication part of it.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, check it out, y'all. You have been tuned into Love and War Radio with your girl D-Light.
And I'm Ebony, and we got Mr. E over there. What's up, Mr. E?
What it do? I'm Mr. E. I want to shout out to everybody that joined my live. Y'all was lit. We're going to be right here next week at 6 o'clock, y'all.
Every Sunday, y'all. Next Sunday, it's Father's Day, too, right?
Yeah, Mr. E, it's Father's Day.
Next Sunday, we're going to talk daddy issues. Men,
Jesus.
women, we all got them. Okay, so y'all definitely don't want to tune in.
Women with daddy issues.
Men got daddy issues too. Don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted.
Well, I done met some men with some mother issues, but we'll say that to Mother's Day. But women, I definitely know a lot of women with daddy issues, and that has caused some issues in a relationship.
It sure has.
It could cause for a divorce if your daddy gave you everything, and that's what you're looking for, and your husband don't provide all of that, and
there's so many reasons why people have daddy issues. Bottom line,
women
y'all don't want to miss it.
Insecure because your daddy wasn't there. If you have some daddy issues that you want to talk about on the next show, Father's Day, Love and War Radio, right here on the After Party Radio Network. Y'all make sure you just hit us up. Tell them to email one more time so they can email in their daddy issues.
Love and War Radio Talk, y'all.
Love and War Talk.
Well, you should have told them then. Love and War Talk at gmail.com. And make sure y'all follow us on IG too. Love and War Radio. Follow me at Ebony Mose, On Air Divas, and Mr. E. Diddy to keep in touch with us and in the loop of Love and War Radio every Sunday afternoon right here on the After Party Network.
Mr. E, you take it out of here, baby.
Oh, yeah, man. Again, we're going to be back here 6 o'clock Central Time for Love and War Radio. Hey, man, and this is what it is.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to put this on YouTube and all that kind of good stuff, too. You guys, we really appreciate all the love, all the support, all the follows. Share. The After Party. Thank you, Montana, for letting us use your platform. We love you, girl. We out, y'all, next weekend. Yay!
According to what people say, love is blind. Can somebody help me see in between the lines?
Can we at least agree I'm yours and you're mine?
We just need to be willing to fight for our
representing it here tonight.